What is up, party people? Welcome to another episode of Hog Rider Radio / Hog. No, wait, no, this is just Hog Rider Radio. We're not talking about video games. This podcast.
Nope.
I'm your gorgeous host, Dylan Branscombe, and to my right is the bearded pug champ, Ethan Justice.
What's up?
Going well?
Yeah.
Everything going well?
Just had some fire Mexican food. So.
Oh, I also had some fire Mexican food. Sundays, the designated day for white people to eat Mexican food.
I'm jealous.
Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't say that.
What? God,
my sister did lean over.
Already.
My sister did lean over to me. She's like, "How many people are eating Mexican?" And then you're gonna hate on Bad Bunny later.
Oh, hey, that's true. Super Bowl today. Ooh, I thought about wearing my Panthers jersey just because.
Give it up.
We were in the playoffs. We were almost there.
Hey, maybe next year.
Exactly. Next to him, Special Agent Wick, Chad Leonard.
Hello.
Things going well for you too? We were just watching some Naruto and Dragon Ball before y'all got here.
Yeah, dude. We're just chilling, just waiting on these two.
Yeah, exactly. Now they're here though. We can do the podcast.
Yes.
I already introduced one of the two. The second of the two, the OG bearded pog champ, Canaan Justice. Looking good. He got the jacket on.
Right.
I like the vest over here too.
And the boot.
Yeah, me and Chad are like hoodie shorts. Yep.
We came straight from church.
Yeah, so makes sense. You're all a little more dripped out than we are.
Comfort in my own home. So yes.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe soon to be mine.
Yes.
Potentially. That's all of us. We would have had Braven here. Braven had some family stuff, and then James is not a part of any of these podcasts we're going to talk about, so we're going to do it without him. Yeah, this is Hog Rider Radio. We talk about nerdy things most of the time, just TV shows and games that have come out that we've watched and we want to talk about. Maybe sometimes we don't want to talk about, but we are forced to talk about anyways. There are a couple of those in this podcast. We recently had a snowstorm in North Carolina. Ice and snow that lasted about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And
There's still snow outside.
Yeah, there's still snow outside right now.
Yeah.
In the
We
south, that's
were
crazy.
home for like several days.
Yep. This couldn't really go anywhere. It wasn't safe for us to drive, so we had a lot of podcasts that we had to kind of either shelve or rework.
Yeah.
And
Put it
how
on hold.
one of these is reworked, and we have decided to put 4 podcasts in one today, a 4-in-1 special for you guys. We're going to talk about 2 movies and 2 shows. Those 2 movies being Return to Silent Hill, which these 2 guys watched, and The Iron Lung, which I watched, and then. Oh, you guys watched too?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know y'all watched it.
We watched it together. Yeah.
Oh, when did y'all go?
Last.
It
was
the Friday before the
Yeah.
big snow.
Oh, man, y'all didn't tell me that.
My bad. Yeah, we watched it.
Always play, man. All right, that makes it way easier now to talk about. I was like, I'm gonna talk about it by myself. I don't really know what to talk about.
Gotcha.
And then the 2 shows, Percy Jackson, season 2. Me and Ethan have watched. Braven would have been a part of that one if he was here. And then Fallout is Canaan, Ethan, me. I think that's it. Chad did not watch Fallout.
I did not.
You should. It's good.
Fallout is a good show. It's a good show. It'll make you want to play Fallout.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
It'll make you.
I tried.
Maybe they should come out with a new Fallout. Maybe they should just do that.
Maybe they should release Elder Scrolls 6.
Ooh.
Oh.
Todd Howard. You smug son of a gun. I hate you.
Anyway.
Anyways, yeah, well, let's get to the podcast here.
Don't work on anything.
If you think us being pissed off is going to go away, it's not, because the first thing we're talking about is Return to Silent Hill. Directed by Christoph Gans. Apparently he directed Crying Freeman and Brotherhood of the Wolf. Worldwide success, Brotherhood of the Wolf. Apparently it was pretty good. He wanted to direct 2006's cinematic adaptation of the game Silent Hill. He was the director of the movie in 2006, Silent Hill, which apparently wasn't that bad. Apparently the first movie of Silent Hill wasn't terrible. And then Beauty and the Beast 2014. I don't know that. I don't think that's the one that we know, the Disney one. It's not. It's the French version.
Oh.
Yeah. He also appeared in films as an actor as he portrayed himself in the 2016 mockumentary Fury of the Demon. So yeah, he also is set to write and direct an adaptation of Onimusha, apparently, but he later abandoned it. He was set to at one point. But anyways, directed by that guy, starring Jeremy Irvine and Hannah Emily Anderson, based on Silent Hill 2. Yeah, it did okay. Well, actually, it didn't, but the budget was $23 million. Box office $26 million. Pretty sure the critical response was bad. 18% on Rotten Tomatoes. Chad, Ethan, you both watched Return to Silent Hill in the theater. How'd it go? I'll start with Chad, because Chad has played Silent Hill.
Yes.
Both
Fully,
1, 2, F, all of them probably. I would imagine.
Yes.
As many as you can play. What'd you think?
So when me and Ethan when we uh and first got there, I was like, Ethan, I hope that I told Ethan like I was like, look, like I don't have like high like expectations then for this, then just because it's a game and also a movie in itself, and for the and for then and for a lot of those like adaptations, like they aren't just they aren't that great.
I looked it up. and it
So
was-
then like I told Ethan like I was like, look, like I am not going in this thinking that it's gonna be great. So then we get in there, and just then it's showing like all the like, and just like who like made the movie, who like
Yeah.
and just like who like helped it. And then we had, and then we looked at each other at the same time and said, "I didn't know a single one of those producers.
Oh, like produce like the
The
companies?
production companies.
We didn't
we
know
like
any of the companies."
The production companies are Davis Films, Electric Shadow, Super Nix, and Whip.
Yep.
We
looked over.
and
We're
we
like,
looked at each other and said, "We don't know a single."
I said that's not a good sign.
I was like, "This is already not gonna go great."
Yeah. Okay. So some notable ones for Davis Films. Let me see here. Recently, The Crow. There's that Crow movie that came out. Bill Skarsgård was in that.
Is
Incredibly
that
mid
the-
movie.
Yeah, apparently not very
Incredibly
good.
mid.
Especially compared to the one before.
Wasn't that
Oh my
the
gosh, yeah.
remake of the older Crow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Um.
Was that good or no?
No.
No,
Yeah,
okay.
Kenny said it's pretty mid. Apparently, they make the Expendables movies. They also made Resident Evil: Welcome to Raccoon City. So they don't make very good Rambo: Last Blood. Yeah, these guys don't make a lot of really good movies. So yeah, okay. Hitman's Bodyguard. Oh wait, that one's actually kind of fun. Anyways, continue. That's Samuel Jackson.
So
Ryan Reynolds,
then,
funny movie.
and so then, we get into it. So then, at the beginning of Silent Hill 2, you see James in a bathroom, looking at himself.
Mhm.
Right. Yeah. Just so then, we see that I told and Ethan this too. I seen that we seen a cockroach like and on the floor, and just like you could tell that like it didn't like have like anything, like it would just glide.
Yeah,
Across
it
the
wasn't
screen.
crawling. It was
No,
Oh.
like it just went.
It's a bad visual effect.
I was like,
Okay.
and here we go. I was like, I could already tell like, this is just not gonna be good.
That is funny.
And just so with the and just I did so like
That's sorry.
so like at the beginning like it followed like and the game like to a T.
yeah.
Okay.
First part.
Yeah, and not just him going into Silent Hill, and just him like trying to find his in his in his wife, and then he's like seeing like all these other people, to where like at the same time like and it is real, but then like at the same time like it's kind of in his head.
Mm-hmm.
And just so then like he gets into the town, and just and then like everything starts happening, and just the town starts changing to where those like creatures come after him.
I will say the armless. I don't know what they are. Where they're like they walk around. They don't have the faces.
Right.
Yeah.
Those actually didn't look that bad. I
Yeah.
didn't think. Those were pretty faithful like to the game, and they looked decently. Like I was like, okay, that's pretty good. But yeah, that's what I wanted to mention.
And so then did I showed him and just him running around the town and away from those creatures.
Right.
So then he gets to the he gets to the to the hotel. So then that was the only jump part and then
Oh, it was a jump scare?
yes, yeah,
It got
that
both of
I
us.
Oh, did
got
it?
to. and I was like, oh, you mother.
Was there a lot of people in this theater?
No, it was
No.
like us and
And
3 other people.
That was it. And it was opening night too.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, Iron Lung came out the same night, I'm pretty sure. So a lot of people were probably. Oh,
it was
did
the week after.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, like it was after.
wow.
So then I was hoping that
Oh, that's right. I watched Mercy the night y'all watched that.
that's right.
I
Yeah,
watched
yeah.
Chris
We
Pratt.
both watched really bad.
really
Yes,
bad,
really
movies.
bad.
really bad movies.
And so then I'm so done. And of course the main thing and just that everybody was hoping for then was and Pyramid Head.
Oh, is he in it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. He's in I think like 2 Silent Hills.
Okay. Well, yeah, I know he's in it, but like,
Yeah.
is he's in the movie prevalently?
Yeah.
Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty heavily actually.
And so
Not as imposing as you think.
no. And
Is
so
he like Ghostface, like stumbling over stuff?
Well, there's something that comes up later that anyway.
yeah. And so then so they didn't make him look great.
Mm-hmm. He was small.
Yeah, like he was this like tiny like
He was still taller than everybody else, but it wasn't big.
he was tall but like in the Silent Hill games like he's like
Huge.
jacked, he's huge, like he's like then it's like he's like horrifying. But in
This looks kind of skinny.
this one
Yeah, he was kind of just like a toned
it,
dude.
he's just like like he's like he didn't look that great.
Mm-hmm. So it was bad. That's kind of what I'm gathering here.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would love to talk about this in detail, but we do have 3 podcasts to also talk
Yes.
about. But I want to run through some things. Performances, acting wise, did they at least do? Because I know Silent Hill 2, the guy who played, who's the main guy's name?
James.
James. The guy who plays James
Yes.
did a really good job in Silent
Yes.
Hill 2, at least the remake, from
Yes.
because he got nominated, all that good stuff.
Yes.
Is the guy who plays James in this any good?
Heck no.
No, not really.
Because
I'll be
I
honest.
looked up the stuff on him. He got his acting debut was a Spielberg film. He was in the War Horse. That was his first lead debut. So like, this got a little bit of
He wasn't
chops.
horrible, but it wasn't what it. I'll be honest. I liked Mary/Maria. I liked her performances better
And
than
Emily Anderson.
Yeah, I liked her performances better than I liked his performances. So
That sucks. Is it scary?
no,
He had one
Other
jump
than
scare.
that one jump scare.
I would like to mention though. He said it stays pretty faithful to the game at the beginning, but it kinda sharp left turn.
Really?
But then
There's a
like,
cult. There's a whole thing. It's like
there's a call and I just they made James and
Pyramid Head.
Pyramid Head.
That's what we were saying.
What?
yeah.
It was supposed to be like I think he took notes on it, but it was supposed
and then but apparently a Pyramid Head is James's sub conscious and desire and for punishment over killing his wife.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, I guess I could see where it
So-
would be him.
So I mean, like
But
that's where more like of the like symbolism comes into it.
right.
but still,
Yeah, but then
I feel like it was portrayed better in the game than it
Yeah.
was in the
yeah,
movie.
Right.
Anyway,
course.
so yeah,
So not good.
no.
Just terrible experience. It's obviously not doing great.
no.
I don't think it looked good when I saw the trailer. I was like, this looks kind of TV movie ish, just visually.
Mm-hmm.
And
Um,
I remember seeing the picture of like him looking in the mirror. You could tell that the beard was fake.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, we sent that.
oh yeah.
You said that looks taped on. I was like, yeah, it probably was.
Yeah, that
Anyway.
looked bad. That looked bad. Out of 10, what would y'all give it?
I would give it I'll give it a 4 out of 10 because we were laughing the entire time.
It's a funny movie.
It is a
it's so
funny-
bad it's good. It's so
Yeah.
bad it's good kind of thing.
I would give it that just because yes, I had a good time with Chad because
Right.
it was funny.
Y'all were texting in the Discord like the whole time. I got back from watching Mercy where I also had an awful experience, and I get on Discord. Y'all were just talking. I was like, I just didn't even care.
was-
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Chad out of 10. As someone who loves Silent Hill, play the games.
Maybe like a 2 or 3.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I'm just like when it did that like sharp like
Yeah.
turn, like I was like, all right, yeah,
It lost him.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah, like it lost him.
Right.
Well, and I would like to mention, I only give it a 4. I would give it a 2 or 3, but the 4 was because it was
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get
just
that.
because it just made that sharp left turn and just like I'm like, okay, yeah,
Yeah. If it would have stayed faithful, it probably would have been a little bit better
Without a doubt.
just for giving it the credit of, okay, you're not made very well, but at least you didn't try anything weird or stupid with your story. You
But
just
they
kind of
did.
made the game. But yeah, then you tried something.
There were so many points where me and Chad just were like,
uh, there's a cult now.
yeah,
I'm just like she is now a part of a cult.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like,
stupid.
oh,
Yeah.
Well, on to a okay movie now, I guess. Iron Lung came out January 30th. 2 hours and 5 minutes runtime. Directed by Mark Fishbach, Markiplier, which is crazy. The only reason that this movie is doing anything right now, to be honest, is Markiplier. Isn't
Yeah.
involvement is what I'll say. And it's starring Markiplier
Yeah.
in it as well. Caroline Rose Kaplan, Troy Baker, Elsie Lovelock, Ellie Lamont, Jacksepticeye is apparently in it at one point.
Apparently he's the guy the welder.
Yeah,
I'm like-
which I didn't even notice because it's
I
so
don't think
blurry
he
you can't see
Yeah,
anything.
you can't see anything.
But and Isaac McKee as well. Yeah, it's $3 million budget. It has made $31 million in the box
It's
office.
doing very
It's
well.
doing very, very well.
because they don't use that much money to make it.
They didn't use that much money to make it. Markiplier's involvement in this,
Yeah.
it actually being okay. Like, I think that's getting a lot of people to go and watch this. But me and Canaan and Ethan watched
Yep.
this. At first, I thought it was just me, but it's us three, so we can actually talk about it at least a little bit. Canaan, I'll start with you. Thoughts?
I enjoyed it. It was obviously slow at parts, and
Too slow.
sometimes felt like a slog to get through. But the acting was good enough to keep me engaged.
Was not aware Markiplier.
Markiplier's kind of got the sauce. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, he's got sauce.
He's kind of good.
And I just love the way it was shot.
Yeah.
How they made that.
It's James. Let James in. Canaan, you can still talk about Canaan while you're walking.
let him in.
Hey, James.
What up, James?
James is here.
It was open.
We're 2 of the 4 of the way through.
Yep.
So you're good.
But
Bro, you could have came
too close.
in. Don't do that. No.
No,
He
bro,
came in.
brother. No, you're good. You're good. But Canaan, Iron Lung.
But yeah, he did great with the acting. And I just love how they were able to make that small area feel so dynamic with how
Yeah.
many different shots they had. It got confusing at the end, but
Mhm.
that's
the game,
same
though.
with the game.
Yeah.
He almost did a 1-to-1
Yeah.
with the game.
Like his playthrough of the game, in my opinion, which is really, really cool. A lot of people were pointing that out.
Yeah,
Kind of next to me, I was hearing, which I didn't love. My theater experience wasn't amazing, but
Ours, you could hear a pin drop.
oh no, people were talking a good amount of mine. But one guy said something like, "Oh, like he's like Markiplier's saying lines that he said in his playthrough of the game," which I thought was kind of interesting. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know how true that is, but
I never watched it.
I didn't watch it either.
I watched it, but it's been so long ago.
But yeah, I guess I'll go because you talked a little bit about Silent Hill, but I guess I'll go next.
Yeah.
I think I liked it. I think I liked it to like, it was okay. I think theater experience wasn't awesome just because of the people that were there, and I don't think the mixing of the theater did a great job. A lot of the sound effects, which the sound design of this movie is brilliant. I think it's really well done. It was so loud that half the time when people were talking, my hearing is awful. So half the time people were talking, I straight up could not understand what they were saying.
Well, I've seen that a lot online. They're like, I can't wait for this to come out so I can put subtitles
on, because I straight up could not hear anything that was being said. So then when things start happening, I'm like, okay, so what is he doing down there? Like, what is the goal? What are we talking about? And I think the plot is interesting in concept. I think maybe if we spent a little more time actually like explaining in a way that's interesting what this world is and like why he's down there and like all this stuff, I think I might have liked it a little bit more. There was just a lot of like, all right, there's a blood ocean, and he's down there looking for something. And I'm like, I don't really know.
I feel like there's a reason for that because the way it was shot, we're in there with
It's supposed to be
with
I love the way it's shot too. Shot
with,
really well.
with the convict, but
Simon.
Simon.
There you
That's
go.
his name. I forgot his name.
Simon.
Sorry.
I only know it because
So-
I looked at it.
I like how they revealed stuff from time to time because we got it revealed when Simon got revealed to him, so I could understand that part. So,
yeah.
but there was still just parts that weren't.
And it is slow. There was like a lot of moments where I was like, okay, I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to like make the one-to-one like, hey, this is how the game works.
But the game is slow.
The game is also slow
And confusing.
Like, when I learned that this movie was over 2 hours long, I was like, it's over 2 hours? Okay, better. If you can shave 30 minutes from this movie, and you have probably a solid 7 or an 8 out of 10 on your hands, in my opinion. But the fact that it kind of just the beginning, I really like because you do kind of just get put down there. There's things happening. You're like, what the heck is going on? And it comes back up, and then there's like the radiation picture. He takes the picture of the guy, and he gets radiation sickness, which then you kind of get knowledge of to like why he kind of starts to go crazy a little bit because apparently the picture he's taking is an X-ray.
Yeah.
So like the skeleton, there's like when he takes a picture and he sees a skeleton, like that's what makes it scarier.
Yeah.
Is like he's not taking a picture, he's taking an X-ray picture. So it's like, oh my God, that's the most terrifying thing.
Yeah.
Then he's getting radiated himself, or is radiated the right word?
Irradiated.
Irradiated himself, and there's that stuff which I honestly didn't even pick up until after the movie.
Yeah.
Because there's so much sound design that's great, but it kind of drowned out a lot of the dialogue. I was just like, what are they talking about?
Yeah. Well, I will say, even like at the beginning, he found the skeleton and it disappeared. And somebody's like, how do you even know that wasn't just another thing that was down there?
Yeah.
It's an X-ray. He could have just. You're like, oh, it's a skeleton. No, it could have been skin and muscles and everything.
Right.
So. Yeah.
Right. But I like the music too. Andrew Holschult does a good job. But yeah, I think it gets really weird when we get to the whole like the whole like hallucination sequence
where he's talking to her.
He's talking to her, and then like his boat is like, is there like a deity down here? Like, what is? But I think it's him just sick or something.
I think it's partly that, and I think
he drinks the alcohol too. That was nuts. So disgusting.
I was like, but
yeah, he had alcohol that he like fixes wounds with, and he just went and drank it. Yeah.
But I think partially it was because like the thing that was down there with him is like alive, and I think that's how it kind of he got the blood leak in his mouth or on his face or something, and it's like I think somehow it spoke with him that way, but it was also like it's a little, they don't concretely say, I mean they don't have to say anything, but they don't really show much about like why that is the way it is.
Yeah.
What I really don't want this to do though is to push him away from directing or
no, the film's
again.
received very well.
I would like to see like maybe what comes after for him.
Yeah.
Like, cause I mean, I've watched him forever,
I think
so
acting, too.
it'd be very cool to see him go on and do other stuff.
Yeah. So, but I mean, it was still a good. I had a good enough time. Like I said, a lot of the technical stuff of this movie is done really, really well. It's just the script itself and the story of the game. Maybe I just wasn't hooked by it. Like I was just like, like okay, this is just kind of whatever. Like I'm not like too into this. And then maybe that just translated into I don't really care that much about like Simon's like down there because he like blew up a station, but he didn't really blow it up.
But it wasn't his fault.
But it wasn't his fault. And I was like, well, what's this station? But then I looked up the plot after, and I would be real, I did not get any of this. That there was, I knew they were talking about something about a rapture and the stars are dying.
Quiet rapture.
Yeah, like the stars are dying or something. I was like, okay, so they.
But it was actually like space stations being blinked out of existence.
Yeah, but then I was like, but then why?
But it was because they did that to him. I looked like the game has a lot more lore just because you have like stuff you can read about it. But it's like that was the last known space station for like people, and so him destroying it was almost like this unbelievably like huge thing that he did.
Like I was just being like, okay, they put this guy down, this criminal down here to look for this thing. Okay, he's down there looking for something, and then it's like, oh well, he's actually down there because the government or like the humans are trying to come back from something. I'm like, well, come back from what?
Quiet Rapture.
And then Quiet Rapture, which they don't really talk about. Yeah. But then they're also Markiplier's trying to take pictures of something and move, and like there's like things that are happening that I straight up don't understand, except for the main thing that Simon's trying to do. I don't keep saying Markiplier.
That was one part of the movie that they were talking about like synthesizing like food and stuff.
Yeah,
which I assumed like that meant the Earth was uninhabitable anymore.
Yeah, it was.
It's like a futuristic,
Yeah, and I mean
corporation, but whatever.
Like this, the 1-to-1 kind of, it was cool, but it also kind of harmed it in that ways because.
You can't pace a movie the same way you pace a game.
Yeah,
you just
but then
can't
also the game itself is very confusing.
Yeah,
if you
the game is also you figured out, like you said, there's a lot more like to read.
Yeah, but you have to dive a lot good into it, and that you can't do that from a movie.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of hard to do that. And if you do that, it's hard to do it in a good way.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, out of 10, I'd give this like a 6. I think it was enjoyable enough by the end of it. I was like, okay, I had my time with it. Will I ever rewatch this or like recommend? Probably not, unless you're a fan of Markiplier. If you're like, oh, Markiplier made a movie, I want to go. I'm like, yeah, I mean, he's in it and he acts and he's pretty good. Is it a movie good? I don't know, but
I will say I watched Send Help the night before, which good movie.
And Send Help is awesome.
I walked out, and that was opening night for that movie, and I walked out, and there was this guy that was like taping on like the pink mustache from one.
Oh, really?
And he was like, he did a little like dance. I was like, oh, there's levels to this. I'm watching this because it's like a movie and it's Markiplier. There's people that
Markiplier like diehard fans are like, going to go watch this, which is great. And I'm really, really happy for him that this movie is doing as well as it is. I just wish it was a little bit better. But out of 10 for you guys, Ethan,
I'd give it like I'd say. This is gonna be a little weird. During watching it, I'd agree with you, like a 6 or 7 out of 10.
Oh my!
But
no.
But
me kind of look right at each other.
I will say, after I went home and read a little bit more about the game and was reminded a lot of what the game had in it, I'm like, okay, I would probably give it more of like a 7.5, maybe 8.
Oh wow. Okay.
I don't know, probably more like a 7.5. It didn't change that much, but it was like, I was like, oh, where it was like maybe a weak 7 before, it was like, that's a solid 7 now.
Right.
Anyway.
Canaan?
I'd have to give it probably a 7.5.
Okay.
I understood enough to get it, and like the more I was thinking about some of the symbolism afterwards, like, the monsters being the personification of his guilt, or like it began to make I can't speak. It began to make sense.
Yeah.
After I thought about it a little bit.
Right.
But in the theater, it just was really confusing.
Right.
So that knocked it down a little bit to me. But 7.5 is a comfortable spot for it to be for me, because I liked it quite a bit.
I will say though, I saw the have you seen where like what he filmed it in? It was like that whole, it was like a room but
Oh,
he was
yes.
up on the and they like moved around.
Yes.
And he also went through what was it? It was like thousands of gallons worth of like
Yeah,
fake
like-
blood.
Yeah.
I'm like
Tens
bro.
of thousands, not just.
There was an interview as like his whole body was basically, or like his arms were stained up to a certain point, and like have his mustaches ripped off with something. I was like, good lord, this dude went
I
through
mean,
it.
the scene where he's in the tunnel, basically under the
Mm.
thing, and the
Dude,
blood's
yeah.
spilling up. He has to
That
get out
was-
of there. Ooh, that was gross. That was gross. But anyways, we're done with the films now. We're moving on to the TV shows. We're gonna make this a little snappy.
Yeah.
But Percy Jackson, me and Ethan watched it.
Mm-hmm.
Season 2 came out. Season 1 kind of liked.
Mm-hmm.
Well received. Season 2
I
also
think-
well received.
I think it was better.
I think season 2 was better as well. I like the performances this time around. I think the writing with the characters is better.
Mm-hmm. It has, I feel like the addition of Tyson and whoever
Tyson.
played Tyson, it added more heart to the story.
Yeah.
It added more like yes, these characters are really good together.
Yeah. Yeah. I like the character dynamics between Percy and Annabeth and Tyson and
Even Clarice.
Clarice was a nice oh wow, she's a good character that kind of came out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
I think the story just gives these characters more to do. This time, on the first time, it's just kind of like a debut, like a little fun adventure.
Percy and Annabeth.
Yeah, and then the end of season 1, you're like, oh, this is getting a little bit bigger. And then season 2 is like kind of like the comeuppance of that scale getting increased. And I heard it gets even more crazy
Yes.
as the more
As
you
you
move
go.
along. And yeah, I think Walker Scobell crushes it.
I'm interested to see where his career will go in
Yeah.
the future.
Me too. He's one of those guys that's like, as a kid, I was even like, wow, he's really good. But yeah, I mean, Percy Jackson, it's really consistent too. That's what I
Mhm.
like about it. Like, there's not like a bad episode. It's just kind of like, oh, that was fun, or that was cute.
Yeah.
To wow, that was actually really good.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, we already established like we liked this one more than the first season.
Mhm.
And season 3 comes out this year, so
That's crazy.
yeah, so they finished, when did it finish? I'm not sure when it finished. I think December.
Mhm.
And then, or maybe it was January actually. I can't remember.
I don't
It was
know.
probably January because of the snow stuff.
Yeah.
I probably need to think about it that way. And so now their new season's coming out this year, which is really,
Yeah.
really cool. So, but yeah, sorry we're making this really, really quick.
Yeah, it's good.
But Ethan, out of 10, Percy Jackson.
I'd probably give it like an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
It's
I'm-
solid.
I'm high on it. 9 out of 10.
Mm.
Percy Jackson. I think
Wow.
the last few episodes really kicked it up, character writing wise and
Mhm.
scale and all that. Like the effects this season are insane. I know they got the Disney money. They got all the money they can to make the stuff. But
There was a behind the scenes I saw like a TikTok,
Mhm.
and it was the guy who plays Tyson,
Mhm.
and everyone's like, "Oh my god, I forgot he had 2 eyes."
Yeah, 2 eyes. Yeah, because I think the Cyclops stuff actually does look really good. It never really takes me out of it.
Mm-mm.
Sometimes it can look, like
A little goofy.
It is look weird, but I like his character enough to where I don't really mind it that
Mhm.
much. And yeah, so I just had a really good time.
Mhm.
This was just one of those where I was like, wow, this show is good every week. Like it's kind of.
I look forward to it.
I look forward to it now, which is weird. I wasn't saying that about season 1. About halfway through the season, I was like, all right, Percy Jackson, I gotta watch it. Now I'm like looking forward to the next season. So,
Mhm.
but now we're gonna talk about season 2 of another show that is also doing really well, Fallout. Now talk about another
Mhm.
consistently great show. Me, Kane, and Ethan watch Fallout. Chad, I'm sorry you've been left out of these last 3.
It's okay.
We watched Fallout. It's created by Graham Wagner, Geneva Robertson Dworet. 8 episodes based off the games by Bethesda
Mhm.
and Todd Howard. Todd Howard, love that guy. Not really. Not, actually, I don't like Todd Howard.
Release Elder Scrolls Play.
Yeah. They need Elder Scrolls 6 needs to hurry up.
Please do it.
But
I might die.
yeah, the season just finished, just wrapped up.
Mm-hmm.
I think this past week. They pushed the episodes up to Tuesdays, which was kind of cool. What y'all think?
Just super solid. Like the way they've written these stories, especially like I really liked. They really dove into the dynamic between Lucy and Hank.
Yeah.
Her dad. I really liked that stuff, and then they got more into like, which he's arguably, the villain of the Fallout games, Robert House.
Yeah.
And just, I think what they did with him was just super dope.
Right. I think what the season does too, and Canaan, I'll get to you in a sec, is the first season was kind of like introducing the world of Fallout, kind of what it is and like what it is at that present time, what's going on. The second season says, okay, you know the world we're in. We're gonna dive into why everything happens and the lore behind basically everything that went on in the Fallout games. Now I've played I don't know, New Vegas 3 and 4. The one I played the most was probably either 4 or New Vegas, but I was little when I played those. I don't remember a ton about story wise. I remember factions and things like that and enemies you beat up and stuff, or shoot, kill, whatever. But yeah, like the Enclave being introduced kind of in this. And I think the first season they kind of talked about the Enclave some, but this one they've finally kind of like pushed them out into like the forefront of the show. Kind of was really really cool. Like as soon as Walton Goggins MVP of this. Oh my gosh,
he's so good.
He's just good in he's arguably the MVP in everything he's in. He's just.
I can't decide whether I like him more as the Ghoul or like him more as what his name.
Yeah, I don't
further back.
Yeah,
but like he does well with both of them. It's so good.
Both. But yeah, I mean, whenever he gives the cold fusion to the president, and like that whole scene,
he set it into motion.
He set it into motion without even realizing. He thought he was doing the right thing. Like, oh man, like it's good stuff. And Robert House tells him there's more powerful people at play than just me. Like, what if I'm not the house? I love that line to death because like, yeah, Robert House is talking about like, oh, like the house always wins, whatever. And he goes, but what if I'm not the house? And I was like, oh wait, I was like Enclave stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, but your name's Robert House. But yeah, Canaan, what'd you think of this season?
It was better than season 1. I think.
I agree.
It's just there was so many good parts in this. In this season. A couple of my favorite parts was probably the one where the Ghoul was stuck on that light pole or whatever. He was having that internal struggle within himself.
Freaking Ron Perlman showed up.
That episode had to be like one of my
mutant.
One of my
I was like,
favorites.
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the mutant. I hope they're going to explore that.
They'll probably will in season 3, if I had to guess. Which we're going to Colorado now.
I had to fight against super mutants last night.
Yeah, it's not fun, is it?
But everybody did great. They all acted great, but nobody can beat Walton Goggins.
Yeah,
like
and I love Ella Purnell. She's really kind of came into her own as this Lucy character. But yeah, Walton Goggins has continuously just been the best part.
Every time I see her finger, that like dead,
I'm like, oh, she hugged her dad or something, or she hugged Max at the end, which I also have Max missing this season. I think he does a lot of cool stuff. Because the Brotherhood of Steel is kind of interesting. I want to see where they go with that, but just because I like the Brotherhood of Steel stuff, and I'm like, oh, I want more of it. And the NCR coming in at the end, like, oh
my gosh, you. Dude, whenever that sniper shot at the end, I was like, "Let's go!"
Well, I thought it was the courier for a second.
I got
me
too. I was like,
I got like a sudden heartbeat. I saw him at first, and you don't register what's happening, and you see him, you're like, and then it's not him. But it was like, oh my god! Like I about had a moment watching that. But
yeah, and then there was the huge thing of, they got in with the what's it called, Roman soldiers.
Oh, the Legion.
And then there's that one that
what do they say, the Kaiser?
Kaiser. Well, there's the Caesar, and then there's the Kaiser.
Yeah, and Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, he took off his mask. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, but this show just continues to be great, and I want this to run for a long time. But yeah, out of 10, what do you guys give it?
That's a solid 9 out of 10 that season.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 9 out of 10 for me as well.
It's a 9 out of 10. Wow. Clean sweep of 9 out of 10s there.
It was
all around. It was good.
Just a great. I just want more and more of that show. Like, oh my gosh, it's so well made every time. Every episode has something cool happen in it.
I was explaining some of it to Dad, like when the rad roaches attacked. I was like, it's that scary in the game as well.
Yeah.
Like you have to fight those things
so often
in the vault.
In the vault,
and you're just like, get away.
Yeah. But yeah, just great. Really adapts the game well too.
Oh yeah.
Kind of puts you in the same mindset of playing the game. But yeah, that's all the pods I guess we have to make into this one conglomeration.
To make it all into one.
Yeah. Yeah. So besides that, we'll have this one, and then we'll have Wonder Man podcast coming out around the same time as this one, and our High Guard thoughts as well. That will have James in it.
That one.
Everyone get excited. James will be
Yay,
in that. James will be in that one. Besides that, coming up, I wish I would have pulled up my
Night of the Seven Kingdoms is soon.
Yes, Night of the Seven Kingdoms. We will be talking about soon. Let me tell you,
And
that's a show
Good
and
show.
a half right there.
then we
Good
have,
show.
Scream.
Scream 7 will be this
Forgot
month.
about that.
Well, the review will be in March, technically March
well,
1st. But besides that, yeah, Scream 7, Resident Evil Requiem. We have these two guys playing. I think Braven is now too.
I don't know.
So he
Is
said
he
he's
playing it
leeching
now?
off of you probably.
Okay.
And then yeah, Fallout already ended. Night of the Seven Kingdoms ending, and yeah, that's basically
So
it for
excited.
February. So yeah, just keep your eyes posted. Keep your notifications on.
I did.
Your eyes posted.
Keep your eyes posted. Is that the right?
I don't think.
Keep
Your eyes peeled.
Keep your eyes peeled. There you go. Keep your eyes peeled
Yeah.
for podcasts coming
I was
out.
just telling Chad I asked off from work for that day to play.
Did you really?
I played Resident Evil.
Remember Spider-Man 2 came out?
Yeah, we all.
all played it at the same time.
Yep. I platinumed it in a weekend.
I was at work too.
might have-
All of y'all played it.
Yeah.
I might have to ask off for work for GTA 6 though.
I was like, all of
Yeah.
y'all.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But yeah, we have all those podcasts coming out in February. So yeah, stay tuned on that good stuff. I love you guys, but you have to say it back. Okay, bye.